讯通用视频啊，视频。这有声音吗？有啊，这有声音了。奇怪。OK， 好，接下来玩这个。欢迎来到墨池镇啊，序言。
Sorry, pal. We're out of gas and your engine is boiling. Let's see if we can fix you up here. We'll be back on the road in no time. Stranded in the middle of nowhere. Some of these constellations seem familiar. Or do they? At least the cold chain is unbroken. Dad used to say, a flawless establishment needs flawless window panes. Somebody forgot their toolbox.
我们可以用吗？
This loot box contains only some rusty pliers. It's just one short circuit before everything blows up into my face. No juice.
没有油了。
My tires should still last a couple of miles.
是什么啊？
Terra Incognita Scenic Highway. Next town ahead. Long shot by the sea. Sounds promising. Hansen's ice cream. I used to love it when I was little.
他在讲冰淇淋耶，我好想吃冰淇淋。
Hello? Anybody in there? I could really use some gas. Tax investigation. Open the door. Locked. Of course. How should I open the door with these rusty pliers?
怎么可以把国税局的置之门外呢？对不对？完美的窗，我们可以把它砸烂吗？
I wish. It's frozen shut. Does it ever rain here anyway? No way. A hidden replacement key. That was too easy. As if it wanted to be found.
Nice. Open the door. 国税局的。
It fits. That was almost too easy. It's pitch black. I can't even see my own hands.
我可以移动吗？不行。
There's something funny about that picture.
那不是开关吗？嗯？显示物品按2下快速移动，点击。 到底是物品按？Why？
Dad used to say,
Oh.
Tiny rock gas station. A beacon in the dark.
加油站。可是我现在没有油。点2下快速移动。啊。 maybe 我可以走到后面去，对吧
？No juice.
Let me go。啊？不会吧？眨眼，我第一关就卡爆了。确定的。啊，我有旧钳子，我可以拿钳子出来吗？他说我没有油了，我需要油。
If it wasn't for the sand and rubble, the impenetrable darkness, the legions of bugs, and that awful smell of gasoline everywhere, this sure could make a nice place for a picnic. Those pliers won't help me with that. Out of gas, and the engine is overheated.
哦，没有油了。他不会拿清洁剂来开的吧？我可以干嘛？哦，跟女主打好 fashion。Really？ 哎，打爆眼哎！这游戏直接一个大卡爆哎！拿，no，这个也不叫互动，我不见了 ，no。
Some of these constellations seem familiar. Or do they?
也不是，星座也不是。错过了什么 ？Maybe。这是画。
Oops! A hidden switch.
哦，确定。
This must be the main fuse.
哦。啊，那幅画嘞，烂掉了。
Again that ghastly tune. Looks dusty. 20% bun, 5% cold cuts, and 75% cling film. Thanks, but no thanks. All I have left are a few Deutschmarks. Pretty useless out here anyways. Extra large, no refill. Electrical cables. What I wouldn't give to be there. It's a picture of a buffalo. The landscape on that picture vaguely. Coffee. If there's something I can't stand, it's cherry pie and hot coffee. Cherry pie. If there's something I can't stand, it's cherry.
那就不行。
This is the end of nowhere. I wonder if these postcards would ever reach their destination. This one shows a map of the area. I'll take it with me. Quite off the beaten track. I know this image. Zip. Now they are working again. Drink up. You must be dying of thirst. Fueled up, but the engine is still way too hot. Not until I have found a way to cool down the engine. Cold water is leaking out. Cold as ice. Exactly what I need. There you go. Have some Kool-Aid. Done. Finally, we can make off again. Oh, come on. Start already. It's that darn oil pump again. Looks like we'll be stuck here for a while.
Huh? Nice 啊，序章，拉扎勒斯事件。
Sure this is the right place? When's the next bus back to the city?
哎，他的
Beverly, I have arrived. I feel spewed out into the most barren, dark void of Europe. All things considered, this could most likely be the best vacation ever. Feeling chilled out already.
好酷哦！这是带录音机吗？然后那个驾驶也太猛了吧！
Ah, yes. That's where I am. The next city is like 1,000 miles away.
为什么他肚子长这样？
The bus stop. My gateway to the outside world.
这是主角，他来度假的。
Its heydays are over. A hiking map of the region. The upper section has been torn off.
被撕掉了，搞像恐怖片一样。
I wonder what that is.
Oh, magic. 好酷哦！
Arrived at destination after a short walk. Trubberbrook, a tranquil little town. Seems a bit run down. I must say, Beverly, I absolutely fell in love with this town already. Wooden fences always remind me of my old neighborhood. That's probably the town's landmark. There's a selection of local charcuterie on display. Würstebrei, Stippgrütze, Schlachte Platte, Pothoeke, Tote Oma.
都是猪的。
The mysterious village. Who is into this kind of stuff? Evening.
Hey.
哎，这是我们上一场遇到的那个吗？序章。
Nobody there, huh?
Doesn't seem so. Where is everyone?
I saw someone here just a minute ago.
They don't seem to have many bookings. All the keys are still there. Hello? I'm not going to give up.
Good afternoon. How can I help you, darling?
There's a room reserved for me. You know the lottery? I won a stay over here.
You won? How can you win a stay in Trüberbrook?
Well, actually, I don't really remember taking part in any lottery myself. Yet I received this winning notification.
What was the name again?
Hans Tannhauser. T-A-N?
Tannhauser. Elevenhauser. Oh, Dr. Hans Tannhauser. Oh yes, here we have it.
Say, is it a quiet room?
Seeking some peace and quiet,
Well, I'm working on a text and I could really use some serenity.
Text? Are you a kind of writer or something?
I'm a physicist. Right now, I'm writing a paper on quantum physics.
I've heard worse. You arrived just in time for the big anniversary celebration. Tröberbrook is a bit noisier than usual around these days. But apart from that, I'd say you have nothing to worry about in terms of disturbance. Here's your key, Dr. Tannhauser. My name is Trude, by the way.
If you don't mind, where are all the other guests?
Let's put it this way. The season in Tröberbrook is already over.
I get the impression the season has been over for some time.
他们会转过来看玩家哎，好酷哦！所有人都转过来了。
What?
Please, you've got to help me.
Huh?
Did that guy just disappear with my paper? Something unusual happened. There was an uninvited guest in my room tonight. Now that he's escaped, I'm going to chase him down. What is this? Some kind of goo. It seems rather unpleasant outside. At least it seems the burglar didn't rummage through the cabinet. What a mess. I don't want to mess up the crime scene.
这是什么？
Creepy. Some kind of a sea monster. Must be a local myth.
Okay, let's go. Huh?
Where did he go? So many rooms. So few guests.
有虾仁。
These rods are not the only thing fishy around here. The traces lead out.
哦，是地上这个吗？
Darkest night. In the pale starlight, this village appears to be composed of jagged silhouettes and loneliness.
这是谁的房间？
It's the window to my room.
哦，
A trail of goo. The thief must have left it behind.
哦，我没
A
看到。
trail of goo. The thief must have left it behind. The trail leads further uptown.
Hey there. Taking a little night stroll?
Someone was in my room.
You only just got here and you already have secret admirers?
No, it was a burglar. I think.
Well, I haven't seen anyone sneaking around here, but if I were you, I would probably follow these somewhat extremely obvious footprints.
You've got a point there. Please excuse me.
Wow.
This situation is growing aggravating. I followed the person who stole my notes into a kind of dead-end street. And now he's vanished. Picture me standing here at the edge of the world, stripped of my writings.
I wonder who on Earth would steal a paper on quantum physics. Do you like ghost stories? It is said that a Proto-Germanic cult used to live up here in the mountains. They prayed to the spirits of the forests. I know it's a long shot, but maybe this visitor of yours is one of those spirits?
Those Proto-Germans sure had a lot of imagination.
Nonsense, I was just trying to mess with you. What was your name again? Tannhauser? Name's Gretchen. I'm an anthropologist. In fact, those old Proto-Germanic ritual grounds just so happen to be my special subject. One of them is supposedly somewhere around here, though I haven't been able to find it yet.
Gretchen, well met. Now that's all well and good, but what am I going to do without my notes?
You know what? I'm going to help you track down that burglar. It looks like he escaped with one of the old gondolas. I bet he's hiding somewhere in the mountains, which, incidentally, is also where I was heading. Come on, you're a scientist. You're coming with me now and you're going to help me find this ritual site. Who knows, maybe you'll even find your evil spirit there. The one with an interest in quantum whatchamacallits. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. So what do you say? You with me? Ha! I knew you had the spirit of adventure in you. Are you ready to go? I'm ready to go. The early bird catches the worm and all that. We have to find a way up the mountain. It would be easiest if we used a cable car. I reckon that's also what our friend thought.
The cable car doesn't exactly appear to be in pristine condition. What do you think?
Don't worry, I'm sure I can fix this. I can't fix this. The master key is missing and a weasel damaged the electric mains.
Maybe it was the burglar who did this.
The plan. I'll hold the position and try my best. Why don't you take a look around town? We need the master key for the cable car. Also, we need to override the broken mains. Think you can remember that?
I'll try to remember.
Let's go. This is going to be fun.
为什么不能拿一把锤子敲一敲就好了？
It's glowing red. This old generator is running at maximum strength. It's even sending out sparks.
哦，这可以看哦。
You can see all over the valley.
High voltage. There's got to be a way we can...
It's a well-known fact that weasels have a dangerously loving affection towards all sorts of cables. The present case suggests a rather impressive specimen, judging by the thickness of the cable. Last resort, self-termination.
这是什么黑色幽默？太好笑了。
Judging by the smell, this was used to transport cookies and lollipops. Hello? Anybody there? What was that? Time waits for no man. Not even in Trevebrook. I discovered a modern telecommunication system further uptown. This might be important to anybody wondering if the world is still turning at the end of the line.
其实我觉得还不错啊，可以拿吗？哦，可以耶。高压电。
Danger. High voltage. These binoculars should provide an excellent view of the opposite lakeshore. I have to insert a coin first.
主要是啊。
This table! It has a wobble! Everything's going down the drain around here.
Good morning.
Excuse me, sir?
I've been wondering about that cable car.
I don't want to think about the old cable car. This wobbling table is simply unbearable. It's driving me crazy.
这桌子是怎样？
Actually, it's quite a nice table.
Be careful. The table is wobbling terribly. You better keep your distance. This table has a horrible wobble.
到底店员是怎么藏在柜台后面？
Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Tenhauser.
Can you tell me something about the old cable car?
The cable car leads up to the old mine. It used to belong to the Baron von Sülz. Then this company from overseas forced him to sell it.
What about this mysterious company you were talking of?
They are called Millennium Cooperative or something like that. A very dubious corporation. They have connections to the top, if you know what I mean. Way up to the highest circles of power.
What were they mining for? Do you know?
An old silver mine. So nothing a quantum physicist would be interested in. It's been a few years, back in the days, when there was enough work for everyone. Then this company took over the mine, only to shut it down immediately.
What became of the people working the mine?
More and more outsiders came to town. Nobody knows what they were actually doing in the mines. Some went missing, some went crazy. Who can tell?
Huh?
At one point, they even bought the old sanitarium in order to provide housing for their workers. That was before the mine shut down, of course.
So why did they shut down the mine?
There is talk and rumors all over the town. Allegedly, people started disappearing without a trace. Tourists, poor laborers without families, the odd stranger. Some folks were also talking about toxic residues in the air and the water. But nobody knows anything with certainty. If you ask me, I'm just glad the whole affair has come to an end. All those rumors have kept spa guests away for years, as you can see for yourself.
Oh.
Who exactly is this Baron von Sülz?
Baron von Sülz used to run the mine, a philanthropist and patron of the arts. His wife was a flamboyant Baroness von Sülz. You must have heard of her. Anyway, when the company took over the mine, the Baroness dropped him as well and left the Baron behind.
太坏了吧
Broken man. Now his cat is his only remaining pleasure.
I've heard enough. Thank you.
Anything else I can do for you?
This establishment you call your own has quite the charm.
A family business for more than 75 years. Actually, I took over the guest house together with my brother. But now it's just me and my little daughter.
Being the only guest, I was wondering, how's the season going so far?
Season? We haven't had one in ages.
啊，是啊，
Your daughter really likes watching TV, huh?
You see, the kid is always in front of the box. She's got her mind set on extraterrestrials and alien worlds. Nonsense, don't you think?
I've heard enough. Thank you.
Anything else I can do for you?
I'll be leaving then.
Make yourself at home, Mr. Tenhauser. But the buffet is open.
餐厅好了。
Hey, please don't stand there.
Hey. She's almost in a trance. She seems very focused. Modern cuisine. A lump of minced meat in the shape of a hedgehog, garnished with spike resembling breadsticks. Toast Hawaiian. Cheese skewers. Looks a bit shabby. I don't want to take this with me. If anywhere, it belongs in the trash. I don't want to take this with me. If anywhere, it belongs in the trash. Is that a maggot? It's having a good time.
为什么这个会有烂掉的食物？
This can must have fallen off the table. There's something funny about that clock. A dim oil painting showing a couple of withering roses in a vase. Some of the varnish is starting to come off. How poetic. Now. Locked.
他干嘛？他怎么一直在擦那个杯子啊？
Looks like it was struck by lightning the other night. Still looks in good condition, though. Looks like it was still looks. There's a selection of local charcuterie on display. Vest. Wooden.
You better keep your distance. This
Good morning.
Excuse me.
You've got yourself a nice spot here.
It's heartbreaking to everything's.
Oh. 哎？啊，不，我要看外面那个。Let me go.
Small ads, postings, announcements. They're holding a town fair tonight with a band and a raffle. Exciting.
Oh.
Good morning.
Morning.
I'd like to report a theft. There was an uninvited guest in my room last night.
In our house? Oh dear, I'm so very sorry. Let me call the police immediately.
Thanks.
I will keep you informed.
About the cable car?
Sure. What else do you want to know?
I've heard enough. Thank you.
Anything else I can do for you?
I'll be leaving then.
Make yourself at home, Mr. Tenhauser.
They don't seem to have many
这可以上楼了。
Before you even know, the world lies in ruins. I hope this isn't a bad omen. I would probably hurt my... I'm not tired. Just a hanger. Empty. Hanging dead animals on your wall is a bit eccentric.
这啥子啊？
I don't want to cover up these people's...
哦，那么多。What's this？这是他的笔记吗？I need help.
Good morning.
Excuse,
Are you all right?
please don't ask. I can't even savor my cognac as long as this terrible table keeps on wobbling.
这桌子到底发生什么事啊？
Thank you, but I believe this ordinary table is not deserving of your delicate tablecloth. You better keep your...
It seems you need a special key to get the thing running.
Indeed, Mastermind. Did you already ask around town? Maybe someone there has it.
怎么会有钥匙啊？
Good morning.
Excuse me, sir.
I've been wondering about that cable car.
This
所以我们先要收好这张桌子。
The time-traveling machine. Complete nonsense from a quantum mechanical perspective. A hanger is dangling from the clothesline. Marvelous engineering. There's a clothesline up there, right under my window.
嗯，手单店不是开门的吗？
This cat again.
那狐狸吧？
Locked.
"让我回家。"
That's some sturdy, full-grown reed.
找钥匙，我要先把那个老人的桌子修好。但是我要怎么修桌子呢？写的什么啊？
She's the landlady here.
Precise.
Please ring bell for service. We only serve small pots of coffee outside the restaurant.
Please don't stand there.
Locked.
算了，先玩到这里好了，剩下的之后再玩。